Take into my capital, Yerevan city. Whoever has not visited Yerevan, you visited, Alexander, so it's not for you. I'm kidding. A very short video that we just created back in Armenia, and then we'll go to enjoy the rest of the evening. So please come towards here. There's lots of space back there. Thank you. Watch it. This is totally different than what you saw. Chairman of Canada-Armenia Friendship Group to say a couple of words. Harold? Mr. Albert.
Thank you. It's a real honor for me to be with you tonight, Your Excellency and Mrs. Yegenian. Thank you for your warm friendship for Darlene and me over the past number of years. I'm also joined tonight by a number of my colleagues from the House of Commons who are also part of the Canada-Armenia Friendship Group. I did have the honor of visiting Yerevan and the country of Armenia in 2010, and I was totally amazed at the progress that this country has made in such a short time. And so it's an honor tonight to celebrate with you the 23rd anniversary of the independence of the Republic of Armenia. Traveling to Yerevan, you saw in the early part of the video tonight, there's cars going around the roundabout. They actually do go that fast. I'm certain of that. The other thing that I remember with vivid memories is the visit to the Armenian Genocide Memorial, and to recognize there the horrors of the past that have been perpetrated on a people was a very moving experience. And it's something that we need to remember. I applaud your efforts in remembering the past in an effort so that we don't repeat it. But I also am thrilled to see that not only are you remembering the past, you're moving ahead with hope and confidence to create not only a better Armenia, but a better Canada and a better world. So my thanks to you. And finally, let me just say again that one of the things that impressed me about Armenia was your willingness to celebrate your spiritual roots. I think recognizing your humility and recognizing your dependence on God's blessing over these past years is truly a mark that I want to celebrate with you. And again, it's an honor to celebrate with you this great 23rd anniversary of your independence. God bless you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and Mr. Menegakis and Alexander Buluris, Vice Chairman, Excellencies, dear friends, thank you very much. Today we celebrate 23rd anniversary of the Republic of Armenia's independence. It is a very important landmark date in the history of Armenian people that permanently ended the centuries of foreign domination and repressions, making Armenians once again responsible for their own future. As you all very well know, Armenia has a rich history that traces back thousands of years. During the millennia of its existence, Armenian people lived and prospered in historical Armenian highland, surrounding biblical Mount Ararat, created kingdoms, empires that allied and warred with Assyria, Persian empires, Greece, Rome, Carthage, and many others. Armenians are the first nation that formally adopted Christianity as a state religion and have an alphabet created in 405 by Saint Messer of Mashtod. We have had bright and sad pages in our long history, and now we're back on the map with responsibility towards the martyrs of all times and the generations to come. Independence of the Republic of Armenia created possibilities for us to work towards integration with the developed world, a task on which we're working for 23 years already. Opening the economy inherited from the USSR, we have put a huge emphasis on attracting foreign investments to its various fields. With this goal in mind, we have adopted a solid legislature, created a competitive business environment, and overcame the burdens of the first years of independence. Armenia is one of the most open investment regimes in the greater region, having investment promotion and protection agreements with over 40 countries. Free trade agreements with most of Commonwealth of Independent States countries, and low trade tariffs with Canada, US, Japan, and members of the EU. With modest natural resources and dire economic realities of 1990s, we were able to develop our economy in conformity with Western standards and produce two-digit economic growth in the beginning of the new millennium. During the 2 decades of independence, Armenians worked closely with Canada and were grateful for the fruitful cooperation we have witnessed here since 1995, the year we opened this embassy here in Ottawa. Mr. Albrecht has wonderfully presented the dynamics of our relations, culminating in recent successful visits as well. Just recently this summer we had a visit of Minister Jason Kenney to Armenia. Mr. Kenney, welcome. See, without knowing that you are here, we still always And right after that, we had the visit of parliamentary delegation to Armenia. We appreciate it very much. I'd like to mention specifically trade relations we have with Canada. Canadian mining companies have been working in Armenia since mid-1990s, and we have the great fortune of having them in Armenian market with their know-how and environmental responsibility. Definitely mining is the main part of our bilateral trade, but it is not the only one. There are hopes to strengthen cooperation with Canada in the sphere of high-tech. Due to both geopolitical situation and geographical location of the country, Armenia greatly accentuates on the development of information technologies. Software development can become an important asset to the economy of the landlocked republic, the fact of which is undeniably recognized by our government. Gatineau's macadamian technology was the Canadian pioneer IT business, which started a few years ago in Yerevan, with only 1 employee. Now they employ about 70. The Armenian branch was part of Macadamia's team that developed applications for BlackBerry 10. Recently, the Armenian government announced that IT startup companies can operate tax-free for a period of 3 years. Our partners worldwide, including here in Canada, were delighted by this policy change. Today, Armenian IT sector, mining, jewelry industries, cognac, wine, sparkling water, and other goods are well known throughout Europe and beyond. After experiencing the powerful heat of world economic crisis a few years ago, Armenia regained its pace. According to the 2014 Index of Economic Freedom, prepared by the Heritage Foundation, our economy is the 41st freest in the world. According to the foundation, and I quote, over the 20-year history of the index, Armenia has improved its economic freedom score by 26.7 points, the 4th largest score increase, end of quote. Moreover, Armenia is represented and has its prominent voice in international organizations like United Nations, OSCE, PSEC, CSTO, is a partner to NATO and European Union. Democratic and liberal values are strong in the roots of Armenian mentality and are an inseparable part of our consciousness. With the assistance of our partners, Canada, USA, European Union, Russia, Armenia continues to develop steadily and is ready for any challenge yet to come. Thank you very much. Mr. Kenny, I would appreciate it if you say a couple of words.
There's been too many words already.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Shnohagolution. It took me a week to learn how to say that. Mais merci beaucoup à mes collègues Harold Albrecht et Kostas Manigakis, Madame Bouleris, vos excellences membres du corps diplomatique, tout simplement pour dire au nom du gouvernement du Canada un mot de félicitations au peuple et gouvernement de l'Arménie, a country close to our Canadian hearts, because Canada has benefited so much from the talents of tens of thousands of people of Armenian origin. The Armenian people have lived a remarkable history of adversity, and it was a beautiful opportunity for me just a few weeks ago to see how in this small corner of the world, struggling to overcome the legacy of communist repression, the independent, proud, sovereign Armenian nation is re-emerging with new energy, as you described it, with freedom as its watchword, with fidelity to its history, its patrimony, its tradition, and indeed its traditional Christian faith. So, Ambassador, thank you for the hospitality that I received, and together with all Canadians, we wish the Armenian Republic a joyful celebration. When I was there, I went to actually the monument to commemorate the victims of communist repression, something that ended. We celebrate the ending of that period of repression. And I noted how inventive the Armenians are, because it was a monument originally constructed by the Soviets to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Soviet presence in Armenia. But after the liberation of the independent Armenia, they decided instead of knocking down this beautiful monument, they would just baptize it and turn it into a monument to those who had actually fought against that repression. So we join with you in the remarkable culture and vitality that is modern Armenia, looking to its past but also to its future with confidence. Vive le Canada et vive l'Arménie.